and welcome back to another edition of Metcalf's Movie Journal. This is the show where I do quick reviews for the movies that I watch, give them a score out of 10, and then add them to my list. So let's see what movie we're reviewing today. On February 25th, I watched Vivarium, which came out in 2019. And it seems like I've been watching a lot of these borderline Twilight Zone episode style movies lately. And that's really all this one ever amounts to. The plot is so heavy-handed in its metaphorical roasting of the stereotypical married life that I became convinced that whoever wrote this one is either feeling trapped in a loveless marriage or more likely just single and loving it, watching as their friends all fall into the same family-shaped bear trap. I'm not sure everyone that has kids ends up happy about it, but this would be a terrible movie to watch for any couple that's thinking about getting married or having kids, because its sole purpose is to make you view those things as lifelong prison sentences, rather than the potentially best moments in your life that they usually turn out to be. It's an easy, frankly childish way to view our jobs or long-term relationships as coffins we lay down unwillingly, just waiting to die, but literally everything and anything you do with your life is going to be done while waiting to die. So choosing to view it all so negatively is just that, a choice. Maybe that was secretly the deep hidden message of this movie. That if Jesse Eisenberg's Tom and Imogen Poots' Gemma could have just accepted their fate and leaned into being parents of this scary alien baby in this plastic snow globe suburbia prison they find themselves in, they might have found some happiness. If the movie had made some effort to develop a subtle subplot that way, I'd probably give it a lot more credit. But I really can't glean any deeper meaning from this movie, and most of that is due to the scary as hell alien baby I mentioned. There were a few good chances to build some kind of normal human connection between the parents and their new child, but at every opportunity the kid was just used as a blunt instrument of torture. The message of the film really was that simple and on the surface. Don't get married and have kids. You'll go to work every day at a meaningless job, digging a pointless hole, and come home to an ungrateful kid screaming in your face, and do it day after day after day until you die. It's the sort of bleak outlook you'd expect from a goth teen who just read Dante's Inferno and thinks they know everything about life now. This was probably the most dramatic performance I've seen from Eisenberg so far, but his voice to me is so limiting to the range of characters he can pull off that it makes it difficult for me to ever take him seriously. And Imogen Poots' performance was fine enough, but fairly forgettable. It probably could have been any number of different actresses playing the role, and I wouldn't have noticed a difference. Both characters generally didn't offer the actors much to work with though, so I don't blame them entirely. I do always appreciate movies like this, with a bit more of an outlandish setup and that hyper-surreal feeling throughout. It's just nice when filmmakers are willing to go a bit outside the box and take some chances. The potential was here to tell a pretty complex mystery story, but the script feels too much like a generic horror, with the characters consistently making stupid decisions, and the ending can be seen coming a mile away. Still though, I ended up giving it a 4 out of 10, so not great, but not terrible either, and it landed right here on my list. At number 1072, putting it in between Under Siege and White Christmas. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching another edition of Metcalf's Movie Journal. Be sure to click like and subscribe for new videos every week. And if you have a movie that you really want me to watch, be sure to drop me a comment.